Hi Gemini, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another You versus Them. Gemini, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Gems, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you and leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back all my subscribers and welcome in newcomers. So, Gemini. Okay, newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies, etc. If this is your reading, Gemini, you know which side you'll resonate best with, right? For me, this is going to be person A, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, the lovers in reverse. Well, either somebody made a wrong choice here, Gemini, or maybe there's a need to make a choice. I don't know. I feel from one side, Gemini, somebody feels this situation is just not changing. I mean, not that they wanted things to end, but they feel that, there is no commitment on the table, or this commitment is over. Their person, it's almost like one person is losing hope in this connection. While the other one, well, either they are the ones who made that foolish choice because they didn't want to get stuck, or they were trying to delay it, or they didn't believe in marriage, but they, I think, do want to try again. Now they're seeing the other person as their true match, somebody they want to invest in, have a long-term partnership with. So let's see where this is going to go. Gems, I'm going to start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, what that would be, and then we'll clarify these. Gemini and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Gemini and their person. It's too many together. Okay, one by one, please, spirit. Gemini and their person. Gemini and their person, spirit. Gemini and their person. If they could say something, all right. Let's take a few more gems from another deck. Gemini and their person, spirit. If they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Okay, and just a few more gems from a third deck as well, and then we can start the reading. Gemini and their person, spirit. Good to go. Let's start the reading, gems. And if any of you are looking for personal readings, Gemini, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. And please do mention your state and country in the subject box when you do email. Helps you navigate, the time zone, so I can send you the correct time. All right. So, well, the first card here, Gem, says, we see this from two different perspectives. I imagine the type of person you'd want to be with, and that person is nothing like me. There's more to this than I'm able to share with you right now. I haven't been happy for a long time. I've told my friends about you. I got a whiff of your scent. It made me smile, remembering you. I keep looking up at the stars, hoping you're looking at them at the same time that I do. So maybe there's distance between the two of you now. Somebody could be far away and they're gazing up at the stars and talking to their friends about the other person. I don't think I can handle this anymore. And then, the other person saying, what's the point? I can't handle this anymore. You're not committing. You're not even apologizing. There's stagnancy between the two of us. And I'm losing hope. So I can't handle this anymore. I realized that I do want you back in my life. Is it too late? I just have other responsibilities to take care of. I have faith that we will be together again. I'm holding space for you. I have to juggle a lot of responsibility right now. Two different decks, Gemini, two different decks, same message. Somebody has maybe had other things to do. Maybe they thought, maybe later, or I'm not, in that place for love right now. And they gave priority to, I think, other things rather than this connection. I've been dreaming of you. I can't stop thinking about the times we once shared. I need security. I don't want to hide this love. I hid who I really am from you. Yes, so these were some of your messages, Gemini. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start the reading. But first, an angel blessing card for you. Let's see what my angels are going to bless my gems with. Blessing, guidance, advice, or a message for Gemini. Triumphant. There is victory ahead for you, Gemini. I don't know what you're doing, but continue doing that. The universe is giving a big applaud and said, well, whatever tests you've been through, you will be victorious. One way or the other, there's a huge success ahead of you. All right, so Spirit, let's see. I don't have my stand here with me today, so I'll keep this here. And now let's start the reading. Where did the deck go? All right, here it is. And newcomers, please don't get confused, okay? I'm just picking up on two soul energies, person A, person B. I don't know which side you're on. It's not gender-based. After hearing the reading, if this is your reading, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on and who this person is for you. Of course, it could be your love interest, spouse, an ex, could be your best friend, even could be, your business partner or a parent-child dynamic. And with these dialogue message cards, I think most of you have already figured out who this person is for you. So without any further delay, let's start with person A. Focus on them first, see how they are feeling, and then we'll move to the other side. So person A, tell me, the death card in reverse, in your feelings, emotions. Yeah, person A says, my person is refusing to change their ways. Person A feels that they were left heartbroken by their person who just made false promises or broke their heart, refused to change their ways. And now I think person A has given up even the hope of renewing or feeling that their person even cares for them. It's like, yeah, they didn't love me at all. They were just playing with my emotions. Yeah, here's the King of Cups, right? Maybe the other person was blowing hot and cold or emotionally not opening up. And even though person A felt unconditional love for the other person, they feel, yeah, what's the point? They hid their emotions. They never, fully expressed themselves to me, and they just made promises they never made. That's the reason, Omkaratarot, I am planning to release this connection and turn my back around, because there was no commitment on the table. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Why the 10 of Pentacles in reverse? I just saw the King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, person A says my person was just very selfish, very self-centered. They lied to me. They just treated me like a friend or an option, and had third parties. And here I was expecting, that we were soulmates and, we'd be together forever and ever after and all those wonderful dreams. But my person, they just lied to me. And now I don't think there's any coming back together because of, their inability to commit or change their ways. So why do you feel this way, person A? What's made you come to that conclusion? Page of Cups in reverse. I think person A felt really trapped in their mind. They overthought, and even though there was passion here between the two of you, maybe it seemed exciting for a while, person A kind of felt that they felt trapped in this connection because that person refused to emotionally open up. Not just emotionally open up, they didn't even apologize for all the stuff that they did. And I think person A is saying, no, I don't want only passion. That stresses me out. I don't want anything that is not going to be authentic or long term. And person A says this was a very imbalanced connection, and maybe they caught their person doing something, or found out something about them, or I don't know, something just backfired here. And now things are stagnant, and that's the reason person A says, yeah, I've turned my back on them and releasing this connection now. And that's a choice I'm making because they refuse to make a choice towards me. They were very blocked off towards me. They kept pushing me away. They never decided upon this connection, and that's the reason I'm wrapping up this chapter. And I had to come to this conclusion all by myself. I had to go deep within. I thought long and hard. I mean, now I'm enlightened to the fact, especially after I think they found out something, or maybe person B's behavior told them something where person B was just not opening up or something. Person A says, yeah, I'm done here. I mean, things are stagnant between the two of us, and I've lost hope in this connection now. I think person A is moving on. At least in their mind, they feel it's time for me to get onto my chariot and keep moving forward now. So why? Because they felt disrespected. They felt disrespected. They felt there was no chance of any, happily ever after, or growth, or abundance, or fertility. And finally, I think person A is saying, no more second chances, Omkaratarot. Not if I'm going to always feel bad about myself. Right? So person A, tell me, how do you feel about the connection now? How do you feel about person B, and how do you feel about this connection? Person A says, I just told you, Omkaratarot, I've lost hope in this connection because, why? Tell me. You tell me. Because they feel that person was keeping secrets from them. Not only were they keeping secrets from them, they were behaving like very controlling, and person A always felt they got the short end of the stick. They were always made to feel that, that they were not good enough to be in a partnership or a commitment. Person A says, I know my worth and value, and I allowed somebody else to have the better of me and make me feel as if there was something wrong with me. And that's the reason I'm just moving on now. I'm trying to move on with my life now. That's a choice I'm making for myself. Wheel of Fortune. What's the Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, because they feel that person was more interested in their money, in their finance, and their cars and their houses, and not so much so focused on stepping up and becoming a partner to them. It's like, yeah, if you're never going to step up, if you're never going to take responsibility, if you're not interested in commitment, then I might as well keep it moving. That's how person A is feeling, but what action person A will finally take, I'll open that later, Gemini. Let's go to the other side and see how person B is feeling first. So person B, you have the Fool card as in your emotions and feelings. Yeah, person B knows that they made a very, very foolish choice, and now they're probably getting some karma for it. Like the Justice card in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I think they are feeling they made some very, very foolish and unwise choice. They do want to rebuild, they do want to come out of their stress and anxiety, but I think they're feeling very stuck at the moment because of maybe the way they came across. I think this person is being enlightened to their own past choices. It's like, yeah, you know what, even though I have a lot of passion for person A, I don't think I can go towards them because of the way I behaved in the past. Maybe person B was wanting to be free and single and not, get bogged down with more responsibilities, and they wanted to just have passion and could have come across as a player. Why did you do that, person B? Tell me. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe they didn't want to lose their independence, or they wanted to be single and they delayed making a choice regarding commitment. Maybe they thought if they delayed a little longer, let me keep my, single life, or I'm not ready to give up my freedom or something. They know that they never took action, and they behaved in a way where they were wanting the attention from person A but not willing to reciprocate because they were only thinking about themselves. They're acknowledging that. They're acknowledging that they never took action because they were so focused on their own needs and desires. It's like being a bit selfish, I would say, a bit self-centered, and now they're realizing, oh my God, I lost out on the biggest cup of love of my life. Maybe they turned it down. Ace of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. Ace of, yeah, now they are realizing. Yes, they're realizing because they never invested when the time was right. This person is disappointed that even though I think now they do want this commitment, they do see person A as a future or somebody they want to grow old with. Now they're feeling, my God, why didn't I see it then? Why did I not invest when the time was right? This person is feeling they lost out on the love, and that's making them feel very left out in the cold. Now they are the ones who are feeling abandoned, and the more they feel this way, I think the more they want to now rebuild with person A, but somewhere they feel that they are not even, they're not even in a position to ask for apology. They don't know whether this connection is still alive, right? Will I even be forgiven now? So how do you feel about this connection now, person B? How do you see person A, and how do you feel about this connection? Person B says, I really do see them as the perfect partner, Omkara Tarot. I see them as loving, kind, generous, always giving. They are financially, taking care of themselves, and yet they were always ready to help me as well. And okay, tell me more. Queen of Pentacles. Why do you see your person as the Queen of Pentacles? Queen of Pentacles. They have made up their mind. Yes, they have made up their mind. Person B says, if person A is feeling I never chose them, please tell them they are absolutely my choice. At least now they are. And I do see a beautiful future with them. But you know what, Omkara Tarot, I'm not sure I can manifest this back now because of the way I behaved. My trickster ways, my wanting to be free and single, my choices that I made in the past. I see my person as very defensive now. I see my person has gone quiet on me now. Even though if you ask me, all I want is what I started with, the Fool card. I want to take a leap of faith in that direction. I do want to have a brand new beginning. I just wish I can just end all the conflict of the past and have peace and harmony with them once again. I want this partnership back. I'm ready for this equal give and take, and all I want is them to decide upon me because I've decided upon them. Please tell them I'm not juggling anymore. Even in my mind, I have now made up my mind, but I'm scared. I think person B has also lost a little bit of hope because they feel now person A is being very defensive, or they've given up on them or dropped them. But person B is, I think, right now going through that spiritual awakening. Maybe they could be lonely. They could be now sitting and pondering over their past choices, and they are very fearful that person A has now walked away from them, emotionally not invested in them, maybe moved on towards maybe finding new love for themselves. Why? Because I think you guys are not talking to each other. You guys are not talking to each other, and person B probably sees person A as single and independent, beautiful, and getting a lot of victory in their life. So now the fear is there that, now they don't want me back. They're not talking to me, so maybe, they are happy somewhere else or doing something good for themselves, and that's actually making person B realize what they've lost, and it's not making them feel happy at all. So let's see what actions you guys will take here. Gemini, I'm going to take another deck for this one, and while I shuffle these cards, may I please remind you, if you could just tap the like button for me, please. Helps the videos to circulate, keeps me motivated. Thank you. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to push that notification bell, because just subscribing, maybe YouTube never even brings the next video up. So you have to make sure the little bell icon is clicked as well. All right, so with that said, let's start with person A's energy. Action from person A towards person B or otherwise. Person A, action from your end towards person B or otherwise. 5 of Swords. Person A feels that this connection was just full of drama and competition, or they felt that their person was always competing with them or putting them in competition of some sort. Hierophant, Five of Wands, yeah, Five of Swords, Justice. Nine of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, person A is kind of tapping into their own intuition. They're trying to figure out that something as strong as this connection where, person A, I think, was looking for commitment, but they felt that that person, instead of stepping up and, doing right by them, I mean, look at the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, that's like a married couple, right? So person A, I think, also always thought of person B as their equal match, somebody that they wanted to commit to, but it's almost like, yeah, they cheated on me, they lied to me, they wanted me to compete for their attention, there was too much drama. I mean, person A is kind of a little bit in shock to feel, how did I make such a wrong judgment call? Somebody I thought was perfect turned out to be, somebody who just wanted to be one up on me. So person A feels that, I don't know. Person A, anything else? What's the Justice card? You feel you have to do right for yourself now? Yeah, I think the person A is guarding themselves, especially after, I think, they found out some information which kind of rocked their world or made them lose faith in the other person. They are holding back now. They are guarding themselves because they feel, how could I make such a big mistake that, somebody I really adored, or I saw that we could have something really balanced and equal between the two of us, turned out to be such a mess. All right, so person B, what about you? Action from your end towards person A or otherwise? Knight of Cups. What's the Knight of Cups? Do you want to come in with a romantic offer, or are you scared that person A has already moved on towards new love? What's the Knight of Cups? Eight of Wands, Queen of Cups, Six of Cups, Knight of Cups, and the Hanged Man. Yes, this person is wishing and praying, and they're seeing person A as their wish come true. They definitely want to communicate because they definitely are in love. They say they have unconditional love for the other person. They're sitting in those sweet memories of the past, wishing and hoping they can come back, but they are a little stuck because they don't know, I think, whether person A has already moved on towards new love or not. I mean, here's the Knight of Cups again, and that was the overall, action card for person B. They want to come back and they are missing person A. They want to come and talk and express themselves. I think the only thing that's keeping them stuck is, I think they are under the impression that maybe by now person A has already moved on towards new love. So what does that mean, person B? Will you not take action? Will you not take action? Because you assume that person A has moved on. They're scared. The Moon card. They feel, I don't know, I'm so overwhelmed, I'm drowning in my emotions right now, Omkaratarot. I'm just scared to talk to person A and hear that, hey, nice talking to you, but I've moved on towards new love. I think they're just scared to, know that, because that'll take away even their dreams. So why was the Lovers in reverse, Spirit? Overall energy for Gemini's reading today. The Lovers in reverse is a choice made. What's the choice that was made? Death and rebirth. Yeah. Two of Pentacles and the Sun card. This is person A. This is person A saying, my person, they misbehaved with me, they were rude to me, they were mean to me, they never opened up their emotions to me, they lied to me, and that is the reason, Omkaratarot, I'm giving up on this connection. I don't want to be in a connection which was only full of passion and nothing else. I am putting this to an end. I'm not going to be juggled anymore. I'm not going to feel like an option anymore. I'm moving towards my sun. I'm moving towards happiness in my own life. I think this is for person A, triumphant. Person A says, I know my value and worth, and That's it. Now, I don't know what person B is going to do after this. Maybe in the next reading they'll show up. But as of now, person A says, if they're too scared to come and talk to me, then, well, I'm changing my life. I'm not going to sit here in limbo and wonder, will they, won't they, will they, won't they. I'm moving towards making my own life happy right now. Because they never offered me nothing. They just breadcrumbed me. I don't want to feel stuck. I want to get unstuck from the situation, which was just not fair. Right now, all I'm interested in is bringing balance and justice into my own life, Omkara Tarot, and not deal with any players. I think person A has made up their mind that, I'm cutting this connection off because I just don't trust them. I don't know what they found out, but something was revealed to person A, which I think really disappointed them. Disappointed them to an extent where person A said, you know what, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve, being left out in the cold, so I'm getting out. There is no commitment here. And this is like an unending loop of waiting. So, well, that's what I have for you, gems. Let me know if it resonated. Thanks, love and light. Take care. Namaste.